Me mobi bi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Es Gracia comment Mahama emeki ye. Me hu de say MPP fo bi ayete omonka che. Ende omudi na kasa. And the Mahama this, and the Mahama this, and the Mahama this. Omore fi say omo aben and are still a woman. Na journalists be taking the pains to educate Ghanaians because Oshe MPP for one of in some our more can almost 2015 Mahama promise say es gracia no obe cancel one cancel and no free so inti o chantro po adomo tren so cancel what they eto Mahama so say constitutional review no Mahama wanye ho hwe journalists be the ensem ababa betuja what the evidence betuja what traces ansem na wo mo kan fa Mahama ho ni na no eyentro constitutional review no Mahama o sha se wo ye ho adwuma ansana yeto abetia na wo free mu nti obi obeka se constitutional review no Atta Mills ye Mahama nye ho hwe no eyentro asemo a journalist no work no es gracia ho nsem so de atoja nti no yenko kenkan hwe how this journalist educated Ghanaians today. Now, your friend Austin Wood. Now, as some kind of say, for the purposes of education again, these are the reasons the Mahama government couldn't implement the Constitutional Review Commission recommendation and white paper. A threat. Okay. Into number one, or say, the Constitutional Review Commission was set up in 2010 by President Mills into your history of the Constitutional Review Commission.
MELODIES TV on YouTube.
Two, the commission went all over Ghana for over a year asking Ghanaians what need to be amended or changed in the 1992 Constitution. Into 2010, Atta Mills set up commission use 1 year, a year 2011. At the bar Ghana bebisa Ghana funi na se constitution na ewo currently no. Eden yensisa eden yensan so enye den enfanshim. It was say they presented their report in 2011. So mo wie ye efa Ghana fo ni na view say wie ye no and mo presented on report 2011. We posted a link to the report of that constitutional review, and this is the link as we can all see right here. This is the report, the constitutional review. It's very. This is the report, okay? The final report of the constitutional review. And loading we na so this is the constitutional review, the final report. Osha close to 1,000 pages. Mean to me we did 1,000 pages ni na entremo, but this is the report. Until we're posting a link to that report as well. Now we no can say President Mills's government issued a white paper on the recommendations. On the specific matter of es gracia, the commission said it should be maintained. And the government, which Mahama was part of, agreed with that in the white paper. Now I see commission no etina si wie ye no. And Atta Mills government issue white paper on the recommendations because commission report we are omo the recommendations beba. Inti recommendations no mo ka say es gracia no e was say ye maintain. Inti aban sa time no egi to mu say es gracia no ye maintain. Now, Oye Nobeka say, please find the government white paper below. And also, Obabe posti a link to the government white paper. Say, President Mahama in 2014 set up a Constitution Review Implementation Committee to look at the recommendations and suggest modalities to implement it. So say Mahama, eba 2014, no, Mahama also be set up a committee. A committee na Mahama set it up no omo de ne say wo mo hwe Atta Mills commission no ne recommendations na yen hwe say ya yebetumi implement recommendations no. I say please find news article below on work of the Constitutional Review Implementation Committee. Into we ye no asanso posti link say indeed 2014 Mahama esha say wo ye hu adwuma. That was when Mahama was president. Ya to abama Mahama 2012. In 2014, na Mahama president. Na oye huejuma. So I mean, this is the story posted by City News. We're here 2014, March 25th. As a cabinet to approve constitutional review report on Thursday, Mahama. And so there's a story like that. indeed shows say Mahama started working on it. Or see, the Constitutional Review Implementation Committee, Mahama Diano, started the consultative process by speaking to labor unions, chiefs and people, parliament, electoral commission, because some of the amendments needed a referendum to achieve and many others. It was say Mahama ne committee no ehya se womo ne edwumayefo aban edwumayefo kasa omo hya se womo ne ahemfo kasa omo hya se womo ne Ghana for parliament electoral commission kasa because some of recommendations no so omo be implement here e was say Ghana ni na to aba to a referendum e was say Ghana for obia koto aba e was so say ane yense sade we nti Mahama ne committee no ehya ase ne Ghana for ni na kasa 2014 ye ka tre Ghana for say ni ene ye pese ye. It was say the CRIC Mahama committee no had funding from UNDP and their work was hindered because the government of Mahama failed to release money to facilitate their work. They even had to plead with the Attorney General and Chief of Staff to put this before cabinet. Now, international community ehun said the Ghana for ye pese ye no ebeboa enti no omo ma ye nsika. But just as I told you,
Melodies TV on
President
YouTube.
Biano ye say ye ba be pass sa recommendations here ya no mu feel say power no ebe free omunsem. It was say that time no Mahama ban en release sika ma committee no, nti committee na edwuma say iti committee ne de ye katro mo so mo nye adwuma na mo sha so mo ye adwuma no eduru baby na sikamba akwa say nde Ghana card for ye plan say ye Ghana card nde wo mo complain say sikamba enu nti yentume print cards no, and it's very typical with Ghanaian governments. Okay, sikana obi nim ya no mo de koye different projects say den you, but ye sha say ye ya the middle in the middle no na say sikana ho akwa den nti ye say committee no e plead with Attorney General and Chief of Staff. That time no say Charlie omo adwuma no sikamba onto muntumi nye. To say the CRIC Mahama committee no plan to cut costs by asking the referendum to be held together with the district assembly elections in 2014. But remember that elections suffered that election suffered postponement because of government failure to release funds to EC. Inti committee for the who said that be musikamba ne de and yes our time no na Ghana ye beto aba district assembly elections and the sikamba ye be isu adwen na ye to aba for district assembly elections na ye nso ye the referendum no edie no ashim na ni na ya abato na Ghana for atoso aba but that time ne kra no 2014 no Mahama aban enye sikamba EC ama EC and yes our district assembly elections no inti ema committee nso edwuma no ankoso. Oyenoka said, please find below a UNDP report on the CRIC work and why they halted
Melodies
it in
TV on
2015
YouTube.
after Prof. Kweku Azar went to the Supreme Court to challenge that the president was acting unconstitutionally by setting up the CRIC. Inti nini nechi a womu wie ye chi a womu ka assist womu beye no. Ghana ni bi a friend Professor Azar nan saying eya no so tai kaseti Akufo-Addo pa. At the Mahama court in 2015, or the Mahama court, our car say, in Yamabia Mahama was setting up committee, say, Yenye implementing constitutional review, no, it's Yambra. It will be at the Mahama court, our trema or say, the Mahama no, it's Yambra, and you can so yet the oyeno. Or say the Supreme Court by a 5-2 decision in October 2015 ruled in favor of government. It was the Mahama court no Mahama wini case no by 5-2. So the CRIC had 2016 to work, and President Mahama is today saying they had to stop it because Ghana was having national elections in 2016 and not visible organizing a referendum in same year. Mahama lost and the government of Ghana has failed to continue the work of CRIC. Inti yede Mahama court ye etwa bibia so we do 2016 no and omuka said that be 2016 year election year nti no omo ntwen na Mahama na nko won wini abato no no we ni abato na ɛhɔ no wɔn green I implement adeɛ no so wie ye no ɛyɛ bibia no ɛna Mahama nso lusu ye up till ende saa committee no ɛnya de a wɔn ayɛ adwuma bia. Also, my problem with President Mahama is in 2015 he was promising to scrap ex gratia when the same person had been part of a government that said it should be maintained. How was he going to achieve that even if he had been re-elected in 2016? There is a disconnect. Inti nipakuna watra assembly no, wasi the problem with Mahama ne say committee ne recommendation ne kran ex gratia no omo anka so mbe ye frim, but Mahama na ankasa na eba beka say wono per se no person yi frim no be ye frim. It's no wasi wono the problem with Mahama no because nanka Mahama koso ka say oh me de me implement constitution review na anka still ex gratia be wo ho, but Mahama na no ene kokko ha no. Also, this is because President Mahama saying he disagreed with the white paper of President Mills' government? If he did, why was the CRIC engaged in implementing, which includes maintaining ex gratia? That is why I said yesterday the media should be asking him such questions. Into where someone walk on, was one only there. Send your media na fa asem na wo kan ne Mahama wo yese na ka media ni nim story ne kra na anka nsem wo kan fa Mahama ho no na ko bisa intelligent questions because this is the process. It is send your nkrofo ka as the Mahama promise ye no failure ye promise ye no failure no the lifeline of ade no eno ani eno bi be kan say thank you boss as an NDC man I know Mahama made many mistakes that era was horrifying. Or say, I know Mahama made many mistakes. That era was horrifying. However, I believe John has learned his lessons more. I am convinced the new John has done a reflective analysis of himself and the elders have sat him down. Ati I say, this is the whole truth about the ex gratia thing. I don't know what you think, but I'm going to try and watch your comment box.